We just dropped 3,000 feet just like that.
Yep. Sure, look, there's one back there. You can't see it. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, I do see a football field. Oh my gosh, look at that massive pitch down there. And one over there too.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Italian soccer player right now with his outfit on.
Looks like a blue seal.
For a trip to Europe.
Sailing with the cooks again. That's all. But you might want to delete that last part.
Super excited to get back on the boat, hang out with the boys, the Brad. Feels more like a holiday than what we were doing in the past.
God, I am so excited to see my family. So sitting here in Ibiza at the airport waiting for them here. So they're coming in from Paris. Any minute now. They should be walking through those doors right over there. So it's gonna be fun. Let the fun begin in Europe with these kids. And my wife. And Ruby. God, it's been 7 weeks before I've seen these kids and Mama. Way, way, way too long. So Charlie just gave me a glimpse. Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness, guys. What do you think? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did I find you in Ibiza, ropes? How did I find you all the way out here?
She's probably got to get out real quick. Yes.
Yeah, when I came back, I was like going like. Ruby is ready to go.
Ruby. Oh my goodness, she's living it up there.
Oh. So much luggage.
Yep. That's probably good for the first trip.
Okay. I probably always throw the luggage in.
Baby, está lista, ponte algo bonito, mamita. Fuma un poquito.
Yes.
Tranquila.
This is amazing.
Yes.
Should I just order for everybody?
He hasn't made it past 20 yet.
So here's the thing, right? With any epic adventure, there's usually 3 parts, right? Much as you were describing in what you were talking about there in your little tour of Italy, if you will. But it's that fantasy in your mind, right? Like the planning part. That's probably my favorite part, like the dreaming it up, thinking about it, like this is what we're gonna do, planning it. And then you have the you're living in it part, right? That this is real life and it's 25-foot seas and 30-foot seas and we lost power and I gotta close Brad in the hatch so the wave doesn't flood the engine compartment. And then it's the part like afterwards, right? When you look back on that adventure. But you look back on that adventure and then you remember it, right? And it doesn't, and that's probably the part where it's more fond, right? Than it is when you're in it, right? And then you're looking back, you don't remember all those times that Brad was a dick, or like that Brad was an asshole when he was playing backgammon, right? Like when he, like you were thinking Brad's quiet. Brad's not quiet when he's playing backgammon. Like I'd be trying to enjoy myself watching Netflix, and he was like,
like when I'm playing.
But there's definitely, for real, there is 3 parts of any adventure, right? See, I told you, Teasy. He gets cranky when he, like, a couple hours without food. Like,
I really enjoyed Horta. Probably more than Lisbon, but I was just arriving in Horta, and just the dynamics were changing just a little bit. I was happy to see him, of course. And when we got there, you guys were very welcoming, and it was fun. And like you guys had done most of the work, which was really good for me. And then, and then I got on board, and it was like just trying to feel my way and stuff. And then it was like, okay, let's all go, and we all pile into this here car. We're all squeezed in, and we go up, and yeah, no, that was fun.
so it's 4th. Like, I don't know if I just like the excitement, but like it's like after a couple of days, like we had like 3 days coming out of the Azores, it was sunny, glass, we're motoring, it sucked. And then all of a sudden, 4:30 in the morning, Basil blowing the horn, right? And like I'm jumped up, I'm barely getting my shorts on, I have no fucking shirt on, I'm half naked, right up there.
That extra second.
And then like I come up, I meet Brad right at the stairs, right?
Oh my
And
God.
then we're
what
like,
were you thinking? What did you think it was?
I'm listening for water. I'm thinking like, did we hit anything? I didn't hear anything. Like, I thought the engine room was flooding.
Got water too.
What did you think?
Basil was injured initially, and then it was water in the bilge.
That never even
Water
crossed
in the
my
engine room.
Then you realize there's no way Basil could be injured.
Yeah, that Basil being injured never even crossed my mind. I thought we ran out of cereal or something. Basil's like, hey,
Where's my raisin bread?
I'm locked in up here. I can't get down to the thing. Can somebody get me a bowl of cereal? But what's crazy is as soon as you hear that alarm, all your senses kick in, right? Like your sense of sight, smell, sound, like it's pitch black, but you're like listening, like what is it,
You
right?
guys were there in 20 seconds.
So the best part is Brad's down in the engine room. Engine's running, by the way, right? So he's down there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm strapped around the pole, and Brad's in the engine room, and I'm holding the thing up, right? And these fucking waves are coming up, like they're 10 feet over my head on the back of the stern, and I'm trying to time them, right? And then like I'm like, duck! And I slam it down so water's
Drop him in there.
yeah. Well, no, and then he's like, just leave me in here, just close it. I'm like, Brad, like I'm not gonna leave you in there. Like I'll hold it, it's fine. Like I can see him coming. I'm sitting right here.
Totally shut.
And then and I'm like, well, just knock.
he was standing
I'm like,
on
knock. I'm like, knock when you.
Knock 3 times.
3 times on the ceiling.
There's nothing.
No power in the biggest waves first thing in the morning, from dark to
Can you
It
imagine?
was 4:30. It was pitch black when we got up there, and then like within 40 minutes, it was longer than I thought. Like, because I looked at some of the videos, because it was pitch black when we started, and then it felt like 5 minutes later I had taken a picture, and it was 40 minutes later.
Yeah.
They all get off, and they're like and it's very calm. Like everything, like, the water was calm. It was like midnight. We were rolling in, and they're all going by, and they're touching Hangtime, and they're tapping. It's like, thank you.
These guys?
Yep. These two, him. They were like tap, tap, tap.
That was
Great observation.
And I go, just for a split second, I'm thinking, I don't really want to wake these guys up because Trav's got a half an hour more sleep. And then I think, you know what? It's time to sound the horn because I don't have AIS.
It happened to me 3 times.
Yeah. But these guys were up there and just started problem solving. It was
How
wonderful.
fast were we up there?
I said 20, but probably more like 12.
No,
12
no.
seconds.
Because your dad beats you.
Hold on, wait up just a minute now.
Go the other side, the other side.
change oil, 2 mains and a genset, fuel filters.
Yep.
We get our
Impellers.
Impellers.
And then we'll call Victor on. Good morning.
Remember that one place in Maui?
We should say that.